Hello everyone. So I'm still working on my broken key in here. There's basically two types of extractors, and this is the best one. It's kind of like a reverse sawtooth. I mean, it's got like a little sawtooth edge on it. So, I mean, the tip has that edge on it. I've jammed it up in there in the pins. It's got a good bite on it. I'm levering it up and pulling backwards. I'm looking at that little broken piece of key right here to give me an indication if I'm having any success, if I get this a little further out. Now, it's kind of strange because I know when I had this lock picked, it should pick to the right, but I'm pretty sure I took this screwdriver to reset the core and turned clockwise, that the keyway was over here. I don't know how that's possible, because it's really only two positions it's in, you know. This is the lock position, and to the right is the unlock position. It doesn't operate the other way. It doesn't go two ways to open like a Schlage or something. So I also think I know now what these little wire things are for, that are in that extractor set. And that is, you take a slightly smaller diameter drill and you drill a hole in the key itself, trying to miss the warding. Slightly smaller diameter than this. Then you jab that thing in there and pull. I think that's why this extractor works, because if you look at the if you feel the grooves on this thing, they're facing this way, kind of like an arrow. You know, you go in, the barbs are back, and it resists pulling back. I don't think I have a drill bit that small, but this is basically what I'm working on. I got it in the vise, and believe me, I hammered that thing in there. I mean, at first I thought it was just a pin stuck. I don't know what I was doing wrong, but I was definitely doing something wrong. Wrong enough to mess this lock up pretty good. Now, you can kind of see the keyway's been kind of beat up. This is the screw you need to, or the base of a screw that you need to drill out if you want to remove everything. But they've been designed to resist drilling. It's kind of beveled. You'd have to do like a center punch to start it in there. It's been hardened, so you're going to need like probably a heavy-duty drill bit, like, I don't know, diamond coated, but at least titanium or something like that. And you're going to need to drill for a while, probably, to get one of these out. I'm not sure, but I mean, they know that if somebody wanted to get into a lock, that they were going to try to go this, and this is probably the most armored of all the areas in there, you know, it's that plate. So that's my update on this. If it had been a normal key, you know, that was, let's say, the wrong key that I put in there, and I tried to turn it and I wound up breaking it, well, you know, it's, once you get the pins out of the way on the top to where they're not trapping, you know, the key, and you just do that by pushing this extractor tool past them and grabbing the top of the key, it should slide out real easy. But I'm telling you, I pull this whole vise towards me. It's that strongly wedged in there. So that's basically what I'm going to be doing today, is messing with this from time to time. I shot a little WD-40 in there. You're not supposed to usually use that on locks, but you know, in this case, it's not going to mess it up any more than it already is. Graphite wouldn't have really done any good because it can't, you know, get past the surface in there. So there you go. It's a project basically to try to recover this one, and even if I drilled this end cap off, I know you can get other ones from somewhere else, but I don't have any, and I don't have the money for it, so I've got to try to recover it the best I can this way. And then once I do, I don't know why I locked it up when I picked it last time, but I know you usually need the key to turn it to turn the core to align the stuff up properly, and that's what I was basically doing, was just putting the key in. And anyway, that's what happens when you and I was using this as a hammer to hammer that's how hard it wouldn't go in pushing it, and I had to basically bam 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 a lot, to get it to go in there. And then once I got in there, it wouldn't turn, even though this is the only square or triangle or whatever type shape key that I have for ace lock. I don't have any American locks or any other locks. This is definitely the key for this lock. I don't know what happened, what went wrong, but you can see I used a lot of force on it and snapped that puppy right off. So there you go. That's a little update. Still no success. If I do have a success on this, I'll let you know, but so far it doesn't look good. And just remember, if you're ever trying to put a key in a lock and it doesn't want to go in, you could probably get it in by hammering, but just remember, getting it back out is going to be even worse, because it's easier to bang it in than it is to bang it out.